Hello, viewers. Welcome to this episode of the Simi Podcast. Here's what's on my mind this week. First up, I want to talk about my bike rack. So, I officially now have a bike rack mount. Shout out to MJ for offering to let me have his bike rack, which he used to transport our bikes when I went to visit him back in April 2024. And I was wanting a bike rack after getting my first car, and then I thought, I really think a bike rack would be super cool. So I ended up searching for one. But then NJ texted me and asked if I wanted him to send his. So I said yes, and I have finally got it. So, oh yay! Now I don't have to put it on my Christmas list because I got one. So I'll get to use it for my 2025 biking season, which will be awesome. I'm excited because it will make my traveling experience much easier, and I won't have to worry about putting my bike in one of my parents' SUV cars and have it be so squished in there in the back. But now that I'll have a bike rack on my second car in 2025, be able to put it on the back and not have and just be able to drive and be able to have it on the back while driving and drive to the bike trails that I want to bike, whether it's the Lehigh Valley, whether it's the Lehigh Valley Trail or the Ontario Pathways Trail. I mean, very much any trails either west or east of where I am. So that I would basically have to drive, but others I can basically bike from where I am. So with this bike rack, my 2025 biking season, it will make it super easy to, if I want to if I want to choose to re-bike the Ontario Pathways Trail after the last time when I biked it here in 2024, and it was. I think 2025 I think for my biking season I'm gonna redo the Ontario Pathways Trail bike ride. Having NJ's bike rack, it's gonna make my 2025 biking season much easier and I also think much more awesome also. Next up, I want to talk about Flower City Comic Con. So I went to Flower City Comic Con 2024, September 15, 2024, and I had a good time. I went there with my mom and me and this for in our costumes, and for this round, me and my mom, our costumes. Well, we wore different costumes this time. My mom dressed up as Spider-Gwen, and I dressed up as Spider-Man. So but the only problem with those costumes is they are a one suit. So you basically your hands go right in, but you basically have gloves, but they're basically you just slide your fingers in, and then you can't. And then it makes it hard, but you can't. But it doesn't allow you to have your fingers free, like your fists are not like it doesn't. It doesn't go like here. It goes it covers your hand, which makes it hard to scroll your bones and stuff. So definitely, I mean, it was cool. I thought it was definitely a cool different costumes. But I think next time I could have chosen a better superhero costume duo that where it allows your hands to be free and not gloved and not in a one suit, in a one fit suit, a one suit type of costume. So. And now we were only there for a short time because I actually had to work because I had to work 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern time here. I actually had to. Those were my hours on that Sunday, so I had to actually work. So we only had a short period of time to be there because. so in order to have some time, we had to. Well, we got there in time at the open at the time when they were when the time at the opening hours, and when at the time it was they were open, and so we got there, and then we spent some like up to 30 minutes, 30 minutes there, and then we had but then we and so then but then we had and then my mom drove me to work, drove me to work, and so I could get there on time, and had to bring my uniform with me too. But so yeah, I mean, but at least but we made good use of the time we could that I had that I could use that we had. So definitely it's definitely fun, and I'm excited, and I can't wait, and I hope, and I'm excited for next year. So no, definitely hope to go, and I hope I go there next year. So next up, I have I have an update for my live stream schedule. So as I have not been now recently I haven't been live for quite some weeks because well, due to the fact that I've been working mostly on Sundays. The last well as of at the time I filmed this, the last time I went live, the last Sunday live stream, the last time I went live on a Sunday was actually September 1st. So it's been quite some weeks, and I now but so basically the plan is that if I'm not working on the Sunday, I will go live on Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if I do have to work on a Sunday, but I'm not scheduled to work on Monday, I will go live Monday at at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So that is so I am going to do so that is going to be the plan as far as how like which day of the week, which one of those 2 days of the week I go live. So it just depends on my work schedule. So yeah. Hopefully that is going to that will help me to still try to still do my live streams, but so that I can plan it around my work schedule. Next up, I am regaining interest in reading books. Yes, I am. So there was so for the so in the past I was reading I was doing a lot of reading, and but then for some reason I guess I apparently stopped reading books, and now the book now I was reading mostly now this this is one of the book this was the last book I read. The last book I read was this one, and I was reading this book. I was reading part of this, but then I stopped reading because, due to the fact that because I wanted to because I was at a different state, and that was going through high school, and then I went through my transition programs, and now I'm in college, and I'm looking into regain interest for I'm looking to go back to reading books, and I'm gonna mostly focus on reading my DC Icon series books, like so yeah. I really want to. I might start to do that, and I'm hoping maybe I'll. And I think I think I should be doing, and I want to do, and reading doesn't reading. I'm gonna, and I'll do this for like pleasure, and just do it for, and I'm just gonna read for fun. I'm not gonna this is so yeah. I'm definitely I'm gonna start getting back into that. So even if I have now, I'm probably just gonna reread that book. Probably start at the beginning of the book again, just to give my just a refresh. So yeah. Also, I have successfully built my first Lego Technic creation. So in the past, I talked about how I was wanting to make a Lego Technic Ford Ranger pickup truck, and now, but then I tried to use the Ford Raptor Lego Technic set, but that didn't. But then it just didn't work. But that did not work out well, and then I scrapped. Then it got scrapped and then got rebuilt. But but luckily I found a solution which I talked about in a previous episode, that I talked about how I found a solution that helped me, and now and I have officially, and I can officially show the Ford Ranger Lego Technic creation right here. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, and here it is. Here it is, everybody. Yep, here it is. Yep, this is my official Lego Technic 2024 Ford Ranger pickup truck creation. My first Lego Technic creation. Yeah, awesome. How cool is it? Note this includes a mix of official and not unofficial Lego parts. So some of the parts are official Lego, others are not official Lego. So it's kind of, but it still counts as a Lego. It's still a Lego Technic set. It's just there's a mix of knockoff Lego and Lego parts. But I think it turned out to be I think it turned out pretty well. I mean, especially the way the headlights are. I especially like the design of the way I designed the headlights and the tail lights too. Pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome, actually. Pretty awesome. I'm just glad. This is the first Lego Technic creation I made, aside from the many Lego creations I made using normal Lego parts. So maybe there's a future for me to make more creations using Lego Technic. I think there's a future for me to go to take my Lego creations to the Technic level, and hopefully try to maybe see if I can do that. So yeah. Thank you for watching this episode of the CMB Podcast, and I will see you on the next episode. So until then, see you next time.